Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Virgo weekly money and career reading from August 4th to the 10th, 2025. Virgos, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. A Virgo weekly money and career, August 4th to the 10th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout on the hero for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comments section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of August. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have? What do we need to know? What are the messages for Virgo money and career, August 4th to the 10th? What do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money and career? What do we need to know? What are the messages for the sign of Virgo? And that Eight of Cups, I think, has come up in every single reading. Competition, needing to stand out, needing to follow a mission, follow a passion, follow your heart, needing to follow through to something more valuable to you, wanting to get out of some sort of financial comfort, but that is just not sitting well for you. Let's see. I know, hold on. Let's see what we got. Because these energies here are general energies for all signs. I mean, at least up to, the 5 or 6 readings I've done so far. I feel like everyone is realizing, or not everyone, but the people in transition, the people that are feeling the end of something, or the difficulty to find the job, or the difficulty to move in to make that next career move, or to figure it out, or to bring it in, whatever it is that there's an essential desire to stand out, but to stand out for the right reasons, and to stand out for the reasons that you're not getting or you didn't get in that preceding job. So whether you got financial stability, maybe that, it's no longer worth your effort because you're not standing out. So whether you had to compete, right, within that job to stand out, right? 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups, stepping away, leaving that financially sort of stable situation for something of a deeper value that makes more sense to you, that's important to you. And maybe, again, getting out of the rat race because there's conflict over money and conflict over self-interest, over fairness. Everybody's in for their own power. There's money. So there might be money there. And it might give you a certain, financial stability. However, there's conflict constantly. And it feels like there's that conflict, constant conflict to get to that money, to get to that promotion, to get more money. It's all about power and money. And so for you, at one point, you're like, but wait a second, right? Feeling stuck in that. And then you have the King of Wands, feeling stuck in that sort of those mind games, or office politics, or unethical behavior, or people that you just don't trust, or you don't want to be part of that energy anymore, even if it brings in a lot of money. The equal give and take, or the balance sheet of this whole thing, is not making sense to you anymore, right? The huge effort, the huge pressure and responsibility, but also the huge unethical behavior or disbalance of however things are distributed or however things are managed or who gets the promotion or who gets the bonus, whatever it is, right? It feels like you are now not seeing many solutions on the table, or the wrongs are outweighing the rights. And we have the King of Wands. So whether this is you, or maybe it's a boss, Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe it's someone you're working with or you have worked with, your manager, boss, CEO, whatever, this is someone that is a master entrepreneur. In other words, they got their wealth from business, they have leadership in a vision, they have a real strong risk management or innovation, they have great ideas, right? That might be that person that you worked with or your boss or whoever, but it can also be you. You manage this. You have made your wealth in this business or in that world. You have had the support in making that money. However, right, there we are. Teamwork, collaboration, building. There's all the money. There is all the money. Now let's see if this is a different offer. This is all about finances, all about money. Yep. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. I feel like you're getting another offer here. Or are you taking this offer? Is it still on the table? There have been delays. You're waiting for answers. You're waiting for the callback, the green light, the contract, whatever it is. Here we have the frustration here of having to stand out and having to let go a cushy job that you really don't want to deal with those values anymore. And feeling stuck. However, you are a risk taker if you are the King of Wands. We'll pull a few cards on there to see if that's you. Whoever it is, well, it doesn't really matter at this point, because it feels like there's a new offer coming in, or you're waiting for this new offer, right? Delays. It feels like you're waiting for that to come in. There's a pause, right? But to get to this new offer or this new business opportunity or financial opportunity, or to get this money or to get to this money, there needs to be some sacrifices. And there needs to be a release of control, right? It's temporary, right? But the pause is necessary to bring clarity to this new offer, new perspective, new job, whatever it is. There is a pause there. I feel like there's a lot of money involved. Now, it doesn't mean that it's your money, but the people involved in this, or the people you're working with, or the business corporation, the administration, whatever, there's a lot of money. You've worked on a team. You've built something. All right, let's see what this new energy is that's coming in. You have a lot of questions. You're questioning. You're planning. You're questioning. You're curious. But there's a lot of commotion there. How am I going to do this? Who's in this? How am I planning this out? I need to strategize. Do I have to learn something? Do I have to train? This is something, right? It's delayed for the right reasons. And it's delayed maybe because you have to push into something that you weren't expecting, or do it in a different way. Or maybe it's coming in a different way. Let's see. What is this Hangman all about? Let's pull the Hangman, and then we'll pull the King of Wands. What is the Hangman all about? Because if you're the King of Wands, you're ready to risk, you know investments, you take charge, you are a leader, you're a business person, you know how to handle things, and you will well know how to handle this new opportunity coming in that needs to be rethought, right? Or needs to be paused for a while to reorganize or rethink it. Yes, it's your mission. Wow. Okay, so your mission, your passion, whatever you're pushing forward with all your heart, because this is with your heart, this is your passion, this is not something, you know, that you're just doing to get a paycheck and you're not really interested in. No, this is your passion. This is what you represent. This is who you are. It's really important for you. Okay. It can be creative as well. Doesn't have to be, but it's certainly something that you're very passionate about. All right. So this is on a pause, or you have to pause to reassess, or you have to pause to redirect it or do it in a different way. All right, so who is this? I'm going to change decks. Who is this King of Wands here that is so important into this new operation opportunity? I just realized in the past few weeks that 56% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. And there are a lot of people that come in and out and watch these channels, these readings. So if you enjoy these readings and come regularly, weekly, to check into these readings, if they make sense to you, or sometimes give you clarity, or sometimes give you an energy boost, or comfort, or whatever it is, right? Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. It is free. It takes 1 second. Click on subscribe. And it is a huge difference for me and this channel. For the last year, it has been stagnating. I don't really know why. I didn't understand why, but I didn't really look into all the stats. That's on me, right? Probably should have looked more closely. But I just realized that most people just stop by and don't subscribe. So it would be absolutely amazing if you could take 1 second out of your day, check out if you're subscribed. Even if you subscribed a long time ago, check out you're still subscribed. Click on the subscribe button, and that means the world and makes a huge difference for me and this channel. So we can reach more people, push forward, get these. Again, my most important thing here is to get these readings out, the messages out on a weekly basis. No matter what happens, I get these weekly readings out because I want them to get to you, whoever's interested. And whoever has not been able to see this channel, it's because it's not pushed out there, because people are not subscribing. So please subscribe. It's free. And it's huge. There you go. And for everybody that has been subscribed, for everyone that has been here since the beginning or along the way, or even if you're just popping in and you've just subscribed, thank you. Thank you for helping support this channel, and thank you for allowing it to grow and reach more people. If you enjoy these readings, maybe someone else is going to enjoy them. But if you don't subscribe, no one else is going to see it. So thank you to all. All right, so let's see who this King of Wands is all about. And shout out to all the beautiful members of this channel. You know who you are. The energy base of this channel. Without you, this channel probably would not exist. So shout out to all the beautiful members. Thank you. You know who you are. All right, let's see. Who is this King of Wands? Am I taking all these? Wait, hold on. Let me do this again. Who is this King of Wands? Thank you. There's the awakening. All right, there's the big shift. Healing, awakening, understanding. There's a change of destiny, your change of destiny, your shift in your career. This is a career change. Now, is this King of Wands changing your career? Or are you changing your career because of this King of Wands? Let's see. Let's continue. Yep, you're leaving. Yeah, you're leaving the King of Wands behind. So this has been your manager, your boss, the people you work with. I mean, this has been someone very important in your life. Nope. Okay, this one. Yeah. This has been someone very important in your life. And this has been someone that you trusted. And, you know, here you're suddenly realizing, and this Seven of Swords with this Eight of Cups keeps popping up in all these readings for all signs. This feeling of distrust, right? This feeling of deceit, deception. This is a moment where you realize, right, that there have been maybe hidden financial risks or deception or poor planning or poor management or theft or whatever it is, right? This is there's a real awakening here that you have to be more strategic and more transparent, or they have to be more transparent. See, Judgment is that review, right? The awakening, because you're reviewing the past money choices, past decisions, management, financial management, financial awakening, right? And here, with the Judgment, it's time to act with integrity. And again, this signals a career rebirth. And that's why you don't want to be part of this. That's why you don't want to be part of this, right? That you're stepping away from something that was or is really financially beneficial. But there's no integrity. It's all about power and money, but there's no work ethic or no integrity. And you're just realizing that. And for that, you're moving into something smoother. Maybe less power, money, and more simplicity. That's possible. The 7 and 8 of Swords, right? Really understanding that, you know, maybe you were not maybe, but that's just the confirmation, because you have the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. There you go. So here, the feeling trapped by these financial limitation or by fear or debt, or maybe you have more options than you think, but you have to address what's going on. And so probably moving away from financial difficulties, whether it's mismanagement or, right, or just financial decisions or situations or hidden money or something like that, that is revealed, or that you're finally awakening and realizing. So now you can move into a new energy, slow but steady, right? A shift to calmer waters, relocation, job change, career change. Now it's going to be calmer, much calmer. Wow. All right, let's see what this, let me change text. This Ace of Pentacles is all about. What is this Ace of Pentacles all about? Yeah, letting go. And really accepting, right? And making a decision about who you want to be and trusting yourself to move into integrity. Wow. Letting go is letting go all those people, those ways, those financial maneuverings, management or mismanagement, right? That you don't want to be part of anymore. And so, yeah, maybe that has been a big part of your life and you were in that job for a long time and successful and making money and finding that financial stability until you realize that, nope, I can't do this anymore. I can't be part of this way of working anymore. Done. Done. But it's also allowing yourself to let go of that control or let go of thinking that, you know, you had to stay in there, right? Stay into that financial phase. This is the end of that financial phase. This is the end of that job again. But it's, I think there's closure there. And there's really closure between the Death and the Lovers. Understanding who you want to be, right? What this is all about and making those financial choices. And maybe you're stepping into a partnership or you're stepping out of the partnership. Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah, out of that partnership. So if this was a business partnership or you were associated with people, or you had a contract with a company or contract with someone or bound, right, to someone financially. This is the choice of, right? There's a conflict there and a conflict over money. And again, you're following values instead of profit. Again, we're seeing that same energy coming in of letting go and opening up to new. It really feels like a new career. Listening, embracing your life, your career in a new way. Understand, maybe it's more creative. That's a possibility. But you're wise now. You're wise. And nurturing these decisions, right? Balancing care with savings, right? Understanding that you have to find that balance between personal life and work life and caring for your money and really managing finances and managing your emotions at the same time. Yeah, you're happy with that. You're really content with that. It's suddenly shifting. It feels like it's a sudden shift, or you're a bit impatient, right, about this financial decision, or there's a sudden financial decision, but it's something for the best with the Nine of Cups. This is something that you knew was down the pike, right? But again, I feel like you're leaving a financial comfort, but you will enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's almost like the job you had, right? The job you had before, or the job you're leaving, or whatever association, partnership, business deal, whatever you're leaving, or you want to let go, because I feel like it's really a decision for you to stand up for your values and let go of this, whatever attachment to this way of making money. I feel like you were comfortable then, but you're even more comfortable now with your choice, because there's a real satisfaction in enjoying that you really deserve this and you're really going to get the money from the fruits of your labor. There we go, the big beginning, the big beginning with the Chariot, which tells me that you might be relocating, you might be traveling, right? You might be, whatever it is you're doing, you're determined, and this process is really you being determined to take charge of finances, to take charge of your life, your position, your career. It's a big move. It's a big career move. And it's a big change of destiny, I feel. But you're ready for it. You're ready for it because that's what you're now. That's who you are now. Valuing your effort and valuing other people's effort. And really being proud of earning your money this way. Committed, hardworking, creative, beautiful ideas. And maybe it was easy money before. Maybe it was easy money. It's possible. Doesn't have to be. But in your mind, that's the way it feels in your heart and in your soul. That you want to be in it. You're in a different place now. And you have a different vision, a different goal of your career, your path, and how you want to move forward. And it's not what you were in. So if it has ended or you have to step away from it, whatever reasons, you know now that your place is right here in this new position, job, business, this new adventure that you're starting. Beautiful. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. If you're interested in getting a tarot reading, I get emails every day asking if I do personal tarot readings. I don't do one-on-one tarot readings. However, I do come live every week, every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, every Monday or Friday now during the week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If that's something you're interested in getting a tarot reading, they are real tarot readings. I take the time needed for tarot readings, whatever you want to ask, whether it's a question or a general reading, love, career. The only thing I don't do is health. You can join us by becoming a member. So click the join button down below, join membership. There are 3 tiers, $5, $10, $20. Any tier gives you access to a tarot reading. And as long as you're a member, you can get a tarot reading. So you can get 4, 5, 6 tarot readings a month if you want for $5. So that's how you can get a tarot reading from me, if that's something you're interested in. All right, here we go. One last message for the road. The Virgos. What do we have? Yep. Moving on. Moving on. Getting into something slower, smoother. Yeah. I get 10 of Swords, right? The burnout, the done with the job, the feeling betrayed, the feeling, of all kinds of things that are allowing you to understand to move out of that job and understand that it's time. There you go. You have everything you need to do it. Push forward. You have the talent. You have the knowledge. You have the experience. Now's the time to align and manifest and bring it in and bring in the change. And, it's really about renewal and opening your horizons and allowing all these new energies to come in, because now you're aligning to something completely different. Your brain is wired differently. You want different things. You know that your career belongs somewhere else, and now you want to step into new energies. You don't want to be part of that business or that job or office politics or whatever's going on in the money. I don't know, but it feels like there's a lot going on and a lot hidden. And again, a lot of these readings, these weekly readings, are about job losses or stepping into new energies and understanding that we're different people and we see things in a different way. There's a sudden awakening where, okay, I don't want to be part of that anymore, or that's not for me anymore, or I don't trust these people anymore, or, right? That career is not for me anymore, and now I need to go navigate my new values and my new choices and choices of ethical values, and that is what is important for you. And there you are. You got everything. So if you're doubting yourself, you know that you have everything you need to be successful and make it happen. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for allowing me to deliver these messages. Gratitude to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word is it's time. It's time. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, or just empowering yourself to manifest in these energies, just put it's time down below in the comments section. Don't forget to be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week, Virgos. Take care. Bye-bye.